Hi everybody, my name is Courtney. I will be going over all the items I'm taking to my market event. I have one on the 27th and then I have one on May 4th. So I have two back to back. And I've only been crocheting for about 4 months. So I did start in January when I started prepping for markets, just hoping I would be accepted. So I have altogether 176 items and it equals an inventory $2,117. So I will show you guys the bulk of it. And I did a mock setup. Unfortunately, I recorded it in the wrong angle, so it's not like a big picture, it's just like that tiny thin picture. So I actually already recorded me showing you guys my inventory, but again, I recorded it wrong because I was not thinking. So we will start out with showing you guys some stuff. Let me go get my dogs in real quick. Guys, my biggest pieces, just show you guys, but to start it off, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm tired. I just woke up. I want to try to get this recorded before my kids wake up. So here we are. So this is my jellyfish. He was one of the first jellyfishes I ever made, and I ordered the wrong yarn. His eyeball's droopy. There we go. And I really just made him for a talking piece. So he's pretty ginormous. But yeah, he's just a talking piece. I did put a tag on him for $42 if anybody wants him. But there's that guy. My other big talking piece is my giant chicken. I love this chicken actually. So, but again, it's just a talking piece to bring people in, and I've got her for $36. And then when I set up my big jellyfish, I'm gonna put this one next to it. And so it's just a tiny jellyfish for $6, and I made it out of that baby safe yarn. Baby soft yarn. And I didn't put eyes on it because in case a baby does want it, it's, safe for them. Next up, I made fairly large turtles, and I did sea turtle and box turtle. Some are different in size. So like I've got this green one I'm charging $26 for, and I've got this yellow one that I'm charging $28 for. This is also another $26 one. This one's a $24 one. I originally started with this pattern and I didn't really like it, and then I found this one on YouTube. It's that pattern that everybody uses, that JL Creations or something like that. I made this turtle by myself. Oh, duh. I meant the pattern. I made this pattern by myself. I was trying to find a different way to make him not so floppy. And that's how I came up with this guy. He is only $24, but I do really like him. I've got this box turtle, and he is $28. This box turtle, and he is $26 as well. This one actually stands up on its own. All right, I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 chickens, and I made them in all different sizes. So like this size is $12. This size is $8. This size is $15. And this size is $20. I only made one $20 one. And so obviously they're all different colors. I've got like the speckled, I've got solid gray, I've got red. So they're all different colors, and they range in 3 different sizes. I've got one bunny from Joanne Webb's. I really like him. He was my first bunny I made, and I don't see a lot of people actually making these guys, but I thought he was super cute, super fun to make. I've got him for $15. I think I'm going to always keep one of these around because they were a pretty quick make. And even for Halloween, I think I'm going to make a spooky one for festivals. But I've got just one. I've got two Miffy the Bunnies. I priced them for $10. I don't really like them. I used a very thick yarn and I just did not like the way they turned out. So I've got them pretty cheap at $10, and I might even go lower than that. I have two moths. I really love this pattern. It's definitely my favorite. I love making them. I was trying them out to see if I wanted to do spaces or if I wanted to keep them close together. I do like the close together, which is what the pattern calls for, but I wanted to try it out to see what they would look like. But yes, I've got two of these guys and I'll be charging $14 for them. With the same yarn that I use for the Miffy pattern, I made big leggy frogs with them too. These guys I'm going to charge $14 for. I don't think I'll be making big leggy frogs like this again. I was just trying it out to see if I wanted to, and so I do have these for $14. And then I have regular leggy froggies. This one I crocheted wrong. I inside outed him or whatever. And then this one is a little bit fat. These were my very first leggy froggies that I made, and I was just trying to figure out actually how to make them. So they were my testers. Obviously this one I did wrong and this one I did too fat, but I do have others size that's not so wide compared to this guy. And these leggy froggies I'm going to be charging $12. I have 3 different size axolotls and a variation of different colors. So with this size of axolotl, I'm charging $14 for, and I've got, I think, 6 of these guys. I only have one of the smaller version axolotl, and this one is $12. And then again, that green yarn makes them bigger, and so I've got this axolotl for $16. I have 5 sitting bees. This one's the only one that I reversed the colors, but I'm going to be selling these for $12, and lint fell off them. But I'll definitely be making more of these. My kids really love this one, so I might make one more before the craft fair, but we'll see. But yeah, I've got 5 of these sitting bees. These were super easy, so I'll definitely be making more of those if they're popular. I have one medium-sized turtle, and he is 16. I did it as the same as that pink pattern, but I don't like how these come out, so I won't be using that pattern again, but I wanted to try it in different size hooks, so I've got the bigger one and the medium size. I have 4 bees the size of this, and I think I'm going to charge $12 for these. And I've got 4 of them, and they're all purple pink. I think I have a purple and black one, so I'll be charging $12 for those. These will also be a $12 item. This is that free YouTube tutorial, which I loved it. It's super cute. These will be $12, and I have 4 of these guys, and they vary in color as well. I made a chunky possum, and I really love it. It's definitely one of my favorite items, but he's just my chunky possum, and I made tinier ones, but this guy I've got for $14. Okay. So in my inventory, I have one tote, one of those moving totes with the handles that are like a reusable bag kind of, but they zip up. And then I do have one reusable bag from, no, I have 2 reusable bags from, like you buy at TJ Maxx or Marshall's, those big guys. And that is what's holding all my inventory. I think I'm going to move one of those reusable bags into a reusable tote with the handles, because I plan on making at least 5 or 6 more items, and I don't think any other place will be able to hold it. And I know if I move it into that tote, it'll hold more without squishing. So anyways, back at it. I made the Penelope petals off of Etsy. I love this one. It was definitely my favorite, and I got it gifted. And I made for these girls with different colors and variegations of yarn. I will be charging $24 for them because they do take some time with assembly, with putting on their hats and doing their skirts. But I definitely love them. And if they're hot sellers, I will, well, I'll make more anyways because they're cute. I tried to make the turtle that is a watermelon from Madeline Mako, but I wanted to make it a realistic turtle. Oh gosh, it turned out to be so ugly. This is him. I don't like him. I put him for 16, so I'm just calling him Turtle Boy. I wish I would have done something different, but mistakes were made and we just went on. I've got a big mushroom boy for 15. I think I'm gonna change his price because I think I have a smaller one for 16, so I'm gonna leave him out and switch up tags. I've got a big giant mushroom boy. He was the very first one I made compared to my tiny ones. I don't know why. Go big or go home. But he's not the best, but my kids love him. They think he's adorable. And I got him for 28. He's kind of also just a statement piece. If nobody buys him, that's perfectly all fine. Fine, I will keep him on my table forever. I've got 2 jumbo bees. I have them for 15. I don't like making bees. I'm not a bee maker besides the sitting bees. So once these are gone, these are gone. And the same with my little ones. I won't make any more little bees. I have 2 bunnies, one with a tail, one without a tail. I don't know how that happened, but that's okay. I still have them for $24, and these are also a Madeline Mako pattern. And I did actually enjoy making her bunnies compared to other bunnies, besides the Joe Webb one. So I'll definitely make more of those in the future. This was my very first loaf cat that I got off of YouTube. I don't know why, but when I made this cat, I struggled so badly, probably because it was my very first time doing a round pattern compared to like, you know, something with a true body. And I don't know why, I just remember struggling so bad with it. I won't make any more of these once he's gone. He is gone, and I've got him for 12. And the reason why I say once he's gone is because I will be making this pattern. I like this pattern. It's super cute. I love how she gave 2 variations of how you can do the faces with like spots and stuff. And I've got this cat for 18. Ooh, I hate this mushroom so bad. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. But oh my gosh, look how terrible this is. Okay, this was like my 3rd attempt at making a big mushroom, and it just went so bad. And I used this stupid pink yarn for under the eye. It looks like it's high or something. I don't like it. It's very ugly. I've got it for 20. I'll probably lower it so that it will just go away. I don't like it. But something that I do like is this donkey. This is Madeline Mako's donkey. I love him. I'm so proud of him. Definitely my favorite piece, one of my favorite pieces. And I've got him for $28. I will definitely make more because everybody at my job loved him, and I love him too. He's cute. And of course I made the mini belly baby critters or something like that. I've got him for 18. He works up really quick, and I really liked making him too. Here was my first version of a cat that turned into a hamster. I don't know why it turned out the way it did. I don't even remember the pattern that I was trying to do. I think it was supposed to be like this, but it just turned terribly, so I just turned him into a hamster. He's super cute. I've got him for 12 because I just want him gone. I have another giant jellyfish. I didn't like this color of yarn, so I just wanted to hurry and use it all. I've got him for 24. He's not as big as the other jellyfish, but I just wanted to get his yarn used up as quickly as possible. So I made a big jellyfish. This was one of my very first attempts at making something easy, and I got this pattern off of YouTube. I bombed it. I don't like him at all. I have him for $8, so when he's gone, he's gone. This is my turnip that was supposed to be a strawberry, like a albino strawberry type. I don't know how it went so bad. Actually, I remember it was supposed to be the shell of a well. A shell of a well. Okay, wells don't have shells, but it was supposed to be the top of a whale, and it got so pointy, I decided to make it into a strawberry, but then it just went so bad, and now it's like a turnip, I guess, or something. So I have her for $14, and I think it's actually kind of cute though. This is another one of my favorite items. This is a goat from Malameko. I love him. He's adorable. I chose colors after a goat that I used to have. I have him for $24. I'll definitely make more in the future. If this guy sells at my first festival, I'll probably make him again. This was my very first attempt at Malameko's critter pack. I was watching it during Roadhouse, and for some reason his nose went extremely long, and I just started sewing it on, and now we have a long-nosed possum. So he still looks cute. He's $24. This was supposed to be a chicken, but it went wrong, so I turned it into a cat face, a cat head. So yeah, I've got it for $8. Here's another one of my bees. This was the yarn from Dollar General, and this was this lighter purple was a different type of yarn, and I don't know how it just went so big but so short. So I've priced it for $12 because it did take a lot of yarn, but it went nowhere. Like, it was weird. So I've got it for $12, and once my bees are gone that are like that, they're gone. Another item that I bulk made was whales at my job. There's spurts of like busy times to where I can't crochet and keep, pick up and put down what I can and leave off where I was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I made 12 or 11 whales. Different shapes, different prices. I'll show you guys the 3 variation of shapes. Okay, the smallest one I have I think 3 of these. It's $10, and this one's just a little bit bigger. He's $14, and this one's bigger. He's $18, and I love making these wells with this pattern. I actually made my own because I just wanted to get that big whale. And with the back fins, I pretty much always made my own because I don't know, I couldn't follow directions on people telling me how to do the back fins, so I just made my own. But yes, I've got 12 whales, and if they do well, I will definitely make more. Okay, now we are in my cheaper items for kids or adults, whoever. So a lot of these, I'm just gonna put signs up and say the price because they are another like bulk made. So I made the free Instagram tiny turtle pattern. I have 5 of these. I'll probably make more because they're just really easy to push out at work. I have the tiny whale pattern from All From Jade. I have 9 of these. Ooh, I made a lot of those. But before I found the All From Jade pattern, I made my own pattern. So here was my own pattern. I have 1 pink octo without eyes. I had others, but I gave them to my kids. I have 2 jellyfish that are tiny like that. I have 1 chunky dino that I made of teeny tiny yarn, and it was silly of me to do that because it took too much time for $5. And that's it in this bag. I made keychains. I have more keychains that I have to do, and I have to find my keychains. I have no clue where they're at, but I have 3 right now. I have 1 chicken, 1 bear head, and a cat face because it was supposed to be a chicken, but it turned to be cat face. Okay, these are more $5 items. I made the sitting frog. No, this is the chunky frog or something from Pinterest. I made those. These were really quick makes, so I feel fine charging $5 even though they're a bit bigger. And then I made the sitting frog from Instagram, and again, this is also very quick to make at work. I have 5 of these, and I have 3 of these. And I will make more tiny bees like this because I bought this velvet yarn. I have 3 SKUs of them, so I will make more. I made an acrylic one because I had never made an acrylic anything, and I thought these would be quick. They were not. Here's another one of my whale patterns that I did. This one I embroidered the eyes. It's another sitting frog. I made this guy from Instagram. I think he's supposed to have a white belly, but I just did the green. I don't like how I put the eyes on because it was, you had to sew the eyes on, and so once I realized that, I was like, I'm not gonna make that for $5 ever again. So he's just rocking solo. Another item that I bulk made was, well, I don't want to say bulk made because when I first started crocheting, octos was all that I could find all over everybody's page. And so I tried many different octo patterns trying to find the one I liked. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 different sizes and colors of octos, and I'm just gonna sell them all for $8 because I don't want to have to price a bunch of different size octos. Whenever I do make octos again, this is the variation that I want to go with, about this size. or this size. I can't remember which one I really like the best, but I think this is the one that I did. Yeah. And so whenever I make my octos again, this is the size that I want to go with. But I have all different shapes. This is acrylic yarn. This was me trying to use up yarn. And this was one of my very first octos, and he's like got this really long head. I should make him into a jellyfish, but I won't. So yeah, I've got 8 octos, and if they sell out, that's great. If not, then I might discount some of them to $6. One very fat pig for $12. And I made a very big well, not very big, but a big triceratops for $12 too. Here is one bigger frog for $8. And then these guys I have priced at $6, just because they're a little too big to be $5, but too big to be $8. So I just put them at $6. This one I could probably throw in the $5 one, but he's really chunky. I have a Pop-Tart that I won't make again. I have hit for $6. I have an ice cream cone that I made. It was supposed to be an octo, but it came out wonky, so I just turned him into a ice cream cone. I have him for $6. I've got Mushroom Boys. That one's hat is a little weird, but this is what they all look like. They are priced at $15. And then I have a bigger one. I'm going to change the sign. I need to reprice these. So I think I'll sell him for $16. And then I'll price the other one. I'll price this one for $18. Because he was up there earlier and I didn't think his price tag was right, so I'll have to reprice him. Yeah, I'm gonna price these for $10. So for $10 I have 5, oh, that's a, there we go, 5 pigs that will be my $10 items. I have 6 triceratops that differ in color, and I have opossums, and I've got 6 of these guys, and I have 1 pink chick and 1 white chick that will be in my $10 items as well. Wow, that's it actually. That is all of my items. So yeah, I did want to tell you guys I am using wooden tags because I plan to take them off at the event and just reuse them later. All my price points are pretty much going to be the same. I do them in even numbers, except for 15 is my one odd number. And so I just plan to always reuse them. Yesterday when I did the tagging and the lint rolling and all the fun stuff we have to do for market prepping, it took me over 3 hours to do this. And when I realized I recorded it all wrong, I was so disappointed in myself. But I re-recorded. This time I don't have my kids. They're all sleeping. My dog is outside, except for that one. But my other dog is a French bulldog, and she like snored throughout the whole video. So I did record my mock setup wrong, so it will be in here after this. but it will be the smaller version of the screen, so I'm so sorry about that. Next time I will know better. But anyways, we're just doing what we can, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. Again, this was what I'm taking to my first market, and this will be my first ever market. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know in the comments. I love to hear how your guys' first market went, what you're taking. I watch a ton of videos. I have found so many great people to watch that I enjoy watching. So that is pretty much it. You guys have a wonderful weekend. My next video will be showing you guys about my market. See y'all later. Hey everybody, welcome to my vlog. I am doing a mock setup for my festival and I'm a complete mess, so I'm so sorry. I've been sweating even though I have a sweatshirt on. It's very windy and very cold right now, but a girl can sweat when she's cold. And so I'm setting up right now. I'm at my house holding onto my tent because I don't want it to blow away. I've got weights on it right now, but I didn't have enough sand, so I have to buy another bag of it because I didn't realize how much these actually held, and so it was a lot of sand. Anyways, with my setup, I've already got it, my tables and my baskets out. I'll show you guys what it looks like. So here is just the tables, the baskets that I'm bringing. That container is actually where I want to keep my bags and my money and any extra stuff like tags. Sorry, my dogs are barking. And then I've got one 6-foot table here, and then my other 2 tables are 4-foot tables. And so that's how I'm gonna do. I've got tablecloths coming for these guys, and I've got one tablecloth already for this one. I'm not gonna put it out today since it's so windy, but I will have one for this one. So now I'm gonna get all my items to put in these baskets. Actually don't need that, that's hand towels. Why is that in there? So I'll show you guys what it looks like. Okay, I brought out my bag full of plushies. That one's got plushies. This tote has plushies. I've got some over there that are just set out there for now. And that bag also has plushies. So now I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do. I have no idea how I'm going to do this. Not a clue. But that's my dog. There she is. That's not the one that barks, but she snores, so if you guys hear that, that's that. So I'm going to try to figure out a system of how I want to do it. I don't know if I want to do it by, you know, sea creatures or colors or price, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, I got my setup all done. I think I filmed it. If not, I'm so sorry. My kids came out here and started talking to me, so I might not have filmed it. It's not exactly what I have wanted, but it will do for now. My hands are so cold, my nose is so cold, my mouth is so cold, so I'm gonna hurry, try to put everything up and get inside where it's warm. But I cannot believe how much stuff I actually have. I'm shooketh, to say the least. But here's like a little bit of what I have left out. I did put like my big items up because I don't want them to fall, because they're gonna be my highest stuff, and so I did put them up. But like this piece right here is going to be just like a showpiece, and like along with my chicken, it's just a showpiece. I did put tags on it in case anybody was wondering, but it's just a showpiece. My turtles are going to be a high priced item, and then here's kind of the rest of it.